I came to this country believing in calm streets and second chances. Tonight, I'm watching a very different United Kingdom. It began quietly, the way stores often do. A stabbing in Edinburgh, a man killed near Waverley Station. Six men fled before police arrived. Their languages unfamiliar, their purposes unknown. Hours later, Westminster confirmed hundreds asylum seekers traveling from Dover to Glasgow. 4 days, 1,500 arrivals. Numbers that sound like statistics but feel like tension. Politicians call in coordination. People on the street call in pressure. In homes, in buses, in cafes, the question whispered, who the save Scotland now? When Parliament met, there were no real answers. Nigel Farage spoke about security and borders. The Prime Minister turned the page. Phones were shelved, concerts were told to comply. London decides you'll implement. That was the line. And for many, I was the final one the call accept. Then came your square. 200,000 gathered. Parents, workers, veterans, students, no chance, just faces. Police stood information, lines tied, aid forward. The aid brought before the glass did. Within minutes, barriers fell, roads closed, voices rose. The government calling unrest. The people called this substation. What followed was controlled disguise as calms. Checkpoints appearing highways. Phones inspected. Buses stopped. Headline rewriting. Order restored, said London. But on the street, it felt more like occupation. Teachers stood with parents outside schools. Truckers fired the lorries across red roads. Shopkeepers boarded windows and wrote "We remember" across the world. And everywhere, the same feeling grew, not rebellion, but refusal. Veterans returned to the squares where they once paraded. The government called them extremists. They called themselves fathers. When the police moved in, one officer whispered, "Not today." That moment spread faster than any broadcast. It reminded people that loyalty isn't written in a uniform, it's written in conscience. By morning, the headlights were gone again. Order restored, communities united. But the silence behind those words was heavier than true. Shops stayed closed, glass hung low, and on doorways across Scotland, mother roads protect our children. The something began to shift. Workers left their jobs. Students walked out of classroom. No slogans, no speeches. Just as that say a note. When Marcus opened the palm field, confidence slipped. And in Westminster, they say Scotland was not rebelling, it was living, not physically, but in spirit. By dusk, white clouds hung from windows in Edinburgh. no surrender, peace. Children like flowers at the gates of holy root is not read for the scope for everyone, and that moment the noise stopped, not shouting, not anger, only a deep human quiet, the kind of that come after truth had finally been spoken, because this was never only about creation or about just borders, it was about respect. United without respect becomes domination. And when a people remember who they are, no government can silence them. I can hear is an outsider. Now I expect has someone who calls this land home. And I will learn something watching Scotland stand tall. Truth does not always roar. Sometimes it simply refuses to kneel. This is Britspectrum news. Did you stand for honesty, for dignity, for calm straight? Subscribe because this story isn't ending, it's only beginning. Stay thoughtful, stay aware, and take care one another.